The Crystal Group celebrates its 10th live broadcast of the Miss Texas USA pageant and proudly presents the most beautiful women in the Lone Star State.
Miss Fort Worth, Katie Young is the new Miss Texas USA 1992.
Miss Texas for 1993 USA, Miss Fort Bend County, Angie Sitz. Miss El Paso, the new Miss Texas USA for 1994. The new Miss Texas, Miss Galveston County, Chelsea Smith.
Chelsea Smith, you are the new Miss USA. Chelsea Smith, you are the new Miss Universe. And you, Carol Williams, Miss Harris County, are you now our Miss Texas USA. Miss Metroplex, Amanda Little, you are the new Miss Texas USA. Miss San Antonio, Holly Mills, you are the new Miss Texas USA. Carissa Blair, Miss Southeast Texas, you're the new Miss Texas USA. Heather Ogilvy, Miss Southeast Texas, you are now Miss Texas USA 2000.
And continuing the tradition of beauty and excellence, the Crystal Group invites you to stay tuned for the 49th Miss Texas USA pageant. Ladies and gentlemen, live from legendary Lubbock, Texas, the Crystal Group proudly presents the nation's largest and finest state pageant, Miss Texas USA.
I am woman, here we go. Numbers too big to ignore, and I know too much to go back and pretend. Because I heard it all before, I've been down there on the floor. No one's ever gonna keep me down again. Oh, yes, I am wise, but wisdom for pain. Yes, I paid the price, but look how much I gained. If I had to, I can do anything. I am strong, I am invincible, I am woman, yeah.
With your hosts, Dan O'Rourke and Miss Texas USA 1994, Christine Friedel. The reigning Miss Texas USA, Heather Ogilvy. Texas A&M University Singing Cadets. And the most beautiful women in the Lone Star State, vying for the title of Miss Texas USA 2001.
You can win, but never break me, 'cause it only serves to make me more determined to achieve my final goal. And I come back even stronger, not a novice any longer, 'cause you deepen the conviction in my soul.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by your Texas Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Texas. By the Texas Lottery Commission. Play the games of Texas today. By Advantage Rent-A-Car. We're making it easy for you. And by BrightSmart, a designer gown at an amazing price.
I am woman, watch me go, see me standing toe to toe, as I spread my loving arms across the land. But I'm still an embryo, with a long, long way to go, until I make my brother understand. Oh yes,
Let's meet this year's contestants for the title of Miss Texas USA 2001.
Leanne Howell, Miss Aggieland. Bridget Brown, Miss Amarillo area. Tara Minyard, Miss Arlington. Candace Kruger, Miss Austin. Valerie Ogilvie, Miss Bay Area. Christy Wyatt, Miss Beaumont. Amber Grigg, Miss Benbrook. Tracy Quinones, Miss Fair County. Christy Keaton, Miss Brazos Valley. Tracy Bryant, Miss Cactus. Sally Diallo, Miss Central Texas. Kelly Stewart, Miss Cherokee County. Jessica Martin, Miss Coastal Bend. Chandra Bauer, Miss College Station. Joanne Gonzalez, Miss Comal County. Amanda Bettis, Miss Corpus Christi. Elisa Lindeman, Miss DFW. Diana Wilson, Miss Dallas. Chocolate Stuff, Miss Dallas County. Tony Black, Miss Deer Park. Amber Munoz, Miss Duncanville. Shannon Neiman, Miss El Paso. Jericho Miranda, Miss El Paso County. Jessica Guzman, Miss Fort Bend County. Casey Kelly, Miss Fort Worth. Cindy Moore, Miss Freestone County. Sarah Donnelly, Miss Galveston. Amy Camp, Miss Golden Triangle. Rachel Evans, Miss Boone. Regina Grothier, Miss Grayson County. Stephanie Guerrero, Miss Gulf Coast. Jennifer Gibson, Miss Harris County. Mia Hendricks, Miss Hayes County. Tice Brinkman, Miss Heart of Texas. Patricia Rigney, Miss Hidalgo County. Brooke Carroll, Miss High Plains. Jamie Myrick, Miss Hill Country. Kelly Pickle, Miss Houston. Marilyn Lynch, Miss Humble Kingwood. Charlotte Agnosky, Miss Katy. Brooke McDaniel, Miss Lake Austin. Stacy Story, Miss Lake Travis. Marlena Sisson, Miss Lake Whitney. Melody Teacher, Miss Laredo. Amira Rashid, Miss Lavaca County. Constance Gaines, Miss Lubbock. Yesenia Martinez, Miss Maverick County. Simone Cormier, Miss McAllen. Angela Grizzle, Miss McLennan County. Annalie Chambers, Miss Memorial. Misty Giles, Miss Metroplex. Mercedes Pickett, Miss Mid-City. Nelly Coronado, Miss Mid-Valley. Nicole Neal, Miss Midland County. Elizabeth Brandt, Miss Midwest Texas. Brandy Pfaff, Miss Mount Pleasant. Catalina Mendoza, Miss North Dallas. Stacy Ransom, Miss North Harris County. Jennifer Roberts, Miss Northeast Texas. Jenna Anderson, Miss Northwest Texas. Amanda Alanis, Miss Nueces County. Ashley Boggs, Miss Panola County. Mandy Jeffries, Miss Permian Basin. Amanda Sanchez, Miss Pflugerville. Amber Ludwig, Miss Plano. Tyler Willis, Miss Raiderland. Brittany Patterson, Miss Randall County. Kelly Sabrasula, Miss Riceville. Vanessa Diaz, Miss Rio Grande Valley. Elizabeth Espinosa, Miss River City. Gail Scott, Miss Round Rock. Brianna Bustos, Miss San Antonio. Lena Wright, Miss South Central Texas. Kimberly Stanfield, Miss South Texas. Christina Martinez, Miss Southeast Texas. Vanessa Chavez, Miss Southwest El Paso. Victoria Varnon, Miss Southwest Texas. Ruth Shoulders, Miss Spring Branch. Rita Hinojos, Miss Star City. Wendy Keene, Miss Sugarland. Jacqueline Diener, Miss Sun City. Kelsey Blackman, Miss Tarrant County. Catherine Box, Miss Tomball. Michelle Ball, Miss Travis County. Sheridan Stalin, Miss Triplex. Angela Mahon, Miss Tyler. Heather Stantic, Miss University Park. Maria Tidwell, Miss Waco. Adrian Pepper, Miss Washington County. Zara Hernandez, Miss Webb County. Nadia Coronado, Miss Westlake. Jennifer Holupka, Miss Wharton County. Andrea Mullins, Miss Williamson County.
We'll be right back.
And last year, on this very same stage, we made another beautiful young lady's dream come true when we announced her selection as Miss Texas USA for the year 2000. I know she's had a wonderful year. And now, will you please help the Texas A&M University Singing Cadets welcome back our reigning Miss Texas USA, Heather Ogilvie.
You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful.
So I now hold in no particular order our 12 semifinalists who will compete tonight. The first semifinalist for the title of Miss Texas USA 2001 is Miss Houston Kelly Pickle. Next, Miss DFW Alyssa Lenneman. Semi-finalist number 3, Miss Austin Candace Kruger. It's a long trip down the stairway, isn't it? But a well worth one, I'm sure. Here is Miss Fort Worth, Casey Kelly. Next, semifinalist number 5 will be Miss Bay Area, Valerie Ogilvie. All right, ladies and audience, this name puts us halfway through the list. It's you, Miss Brazos Valley, Christy Keaton. Here's her semifinalist number 7, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Permian Basin, Mandy Jeffries. Semifinalist number 8, Miss Midland County, Nicole Neal. Number 9. Number 9 is Miss Gulf Coast, Stephanie Guerrero. Just 3 names remain. The first is Miss Lubbock, Constance Gaines. Names remain. I know you'll join them, Miss Williamson County, Andrea Mullins. Just one more name, because it's a list of 12. Miss Aggie Land, Leanne Howell. And there they are, ladies and gentlemen, your 12 semifinalists for the title of Miss Texas USA 2001. And now for the first portion of tonight's competition. Our new Miss Texas USA will have plenty of chances to meet the media because, of course, one responsibility of the job is to represent the state of Texas and herself to reporters. And so each of you will have 1 minute to Meet the Press. And I'm sorry, at 60 seconds, I'll have to interrupt any question or answer. And so contestants, let's meet the press, starting with Miss Houston, Kelly Pickle.
Miss Houston.
Reporter number 4.
Why are you interested in the fashion industry?
I love to shop, I love clothes, and what else? I'm a woman. Number 6.
What sort of articles did you write for your college newspaper?
Well, my very first article I got to write about the Sam Houston show team. Reporter number 5.
Yes, who is your favorite entertainer and why?
My favorite entertainer is Rosie O'Donnell. I think that she uses her fame for great causes. I think she's a wonderful woman. Reporter number 1.
Yes, ma'am. Why is participating in charitable activities important to you?
It's important to me because it helps me realize how good of a life I have, and it makes me want to help people. Reporter number 2.
Yes, if you could be anywhere in the world, where would you be and why?
If I could be anywhere in the world, I would be snow skiing in Crested Butte, Colorado. Reporter number 7.
What makes you truly happy?
What makes me truly happy is being with my friends and my family. Reporter number 3.
What's your favorite food and how long could you go without it?
I'm sorry, Miss Houston, and I'm sorry, reporters. That's it for Miss Houston, Kelly Pickle. Now here is Miss DFW, Alyssa Lenneman, Meet the Press.
Let's start with reporter number 4.
What are your strongest talents?
My strongest talents are being a woman. I'm a strong, independent woman, and I'm enjoying being here tonight. Reporter number 1.
What's the most fun thing you've ever done in a pageant?
Meeting at girls with similar interests, because there's not that many girls with similar interests back where I come from. So it's great to be around people that enjoy the same things I do. Reporter number 3.
Who is winning the battle of the sexes and why do you think so?
You know, I'm gonna have to take a lifeline on that. You think I could call a friend? Reporter number 6.
How do you feel about show business people getting involved in politics?
I think that's a good thing because they're already popular in the public. The public needs to be informed, and with an informed audience, we can have good politicians, and they're already informed about the showbiz people. Reporter number 2.
What do you think?
I'm sorry, reporter number 2, and Miss DFW, Alyssa Lenneman. Thank you very much. Next comes Miss Austin, Candace Kruger. Your 60 seconds begin now.
Hi, reporter number 4, please.
What field of journalism interests you the most?
Oh, definitely sports broadcasting. I love sports. I'm a sports fanatic, and I'd love to be in the spotlight. Reporter number 3, please.
Do you have any special childhood memories?
Oh, definitely. Definitely pictures of my cousin and I. My cousin recently passed away, and any photo that I have of him is a great memory. Reporter number 7, please.
What advice would you give to a woman who wanted both a career and a family?
You know, I think any strong, independent woman who has her heart in the right place can achieve anything. Reporter number 1, please.
How did you choose your evening dress for tonight?
Well, I tried on many dresses, and I just picked the one that made me feel the best. Reporter number 2, please.
Tell us about the person who has influenced you the most.
That would definitely be my mother, just because she's a very strong, independent Christian woman who has been through much adversity, and I admire her very much. Reporter number 5, please.
Yes, would you like to write a book? And if so, what would it be about?
Oh gosh, I'm not much of a writer.
All right, I must again rudely interrupt Miss Austin,
Thank
Candace
you.
Kruger. Thank you. Our next contestant to Meet the Press is Miss Fort Worth, Casey Kelly. Go ahead.
Reporter number 3, please.
You've had lots of different jobs. Tell us about some of them.
Okay, well, I'll start off with my worst and my first. It was working at a snow cone stand, and it just was not an experience I would want any other girl to have to go through with. Reporter number 5, please.
Yes, how important is exercising to you?
It's very important. I try to exercise every day. I think it's important to be physically fit, and it helps relieve stress as well. Reporter number 1, please.
What qualities do you seek in a friend?
I see that a friend should be respectful, they should always be there for you, and I'm very fortunate to have many of those. Reporter number 4, please.
How many pairs of shoes should a woman have?
As many to go with every outfit, each and every outfit. Reporter number 3, please.
How were you able to graduate from high school early?
I just studied really hard, and I passed all of my exams, and I think that I did that very well. Thank you. Reporter number 5, please.
Yes,
I'm sorry, reporters. Thank you. Casey Kelly, Miss Fort Worth. Miss Bay Area, Valerie Ogilvy, you know the rules. Go ahead.
Reporter number 2.
Why would you like to be a teacher?
You know, it took me all the way until I was in college to find that one teacher that actually made a difference in my life. And I'd really like to go back at an elementary age when kids are really impressionable and make a difference.
Miss Bay.
Reporter number 3.
What has it been like to be the sister of the current Miss Texas USA?
You know, I am so proud of Heather, and it's kind of funny because Heather's my younger sister, and our whole life she always wanted to follow in my footsteps, whether it was cheerleading or softball, and it's kind of neat to think that tonight I'm trying to follow in my little sister's footsteps. Reporter number 5.
What's the most important thing you learned in elementary school?
Probably that you have to get involved. You have to try to come out of your comfort zone, whether you're shy or not. You got to get out and participate because life is going to go on with or without you. Reporter number 1.
Have you ever been to a slumber party? And if so, what was that like?
Many, fun, lots of girl talk. Reporter number 3.
Okay, I'm sorry, Miss Bay Area. Thank you, Valerie Ogilvy. Now, here's Miss Brazos Valley, Christy Keaton. Christy, meet the press.
Reporter number 2, please.
If you could have a career in television, what would you want to do?
I want to have my own talk show. I think it would be wonderful to have some kind of forum where I can speak to the public. I would like to have something like maybe the Lisa Show, where I could have people in there and talk to them all the time. And I want to have a day for dads, because they never have days for dads on TV. Reporter number 7.
What's the worst job you've ever had?
When I was 15, I had to haul watermelons, and as you can see, I'm not a very big girl, and I had to carry them 2 at a time sometimes. It was so hot, like 115. It was horrible. Reporter number 6.
What remarkable achievements can we expect to see in the new century?
Oh, many. In medicine, something, now that they're mapping the DNA, I think that that's going to be a major advance, and all the technological advances. There's so many things to look forward to.
Miss Brazos Valley.
Reporter number 5.
If you were in the movies, who would you want as your
Thank
leading
you,
man?
Miss Brazos Valley, Christy Keaton. And now here are the next 6 semifinalists ready to meet the press. We begin with Miss Permian Basin, Mandy Jeffries.
Reporter number 6.
Do you participate in sports? And if so, which ones?
Actually, I don't participate in sports right now, but growing up I did play soccer, and I was a cheerleader for 4 years of high school, and I did a little bit of track. Reporter number 4.
What was it like having your older brother as a college roommate?
Well, I played maid and mother, and I played a lot of psychologist sometime. Reporter number 1.
What was your favorite subject in high school and why?
High school, wow, that was so long ago. Actually, I did like my art classes in high school. I went on to become a design major in college, and I've just recently graduated with that, and I've kept it up. Reporter number 5.
Yes, what are you most proud of?
Ooh, that's a toss-up. It'd have to be between my Miss Texas Teen USA Crown and Banner or my recently awarded college diploma. Number 3, please.
What is the best advice you have ever received?
I'm sorry, we'll have to wait later for that answer. Miss Permian Basin, Mandy Jeffries, thank you though. Now, Nicole Neal, Miss Midland County, meet the press.
Reporter number 3, please.
What do you like most about pageants?
Well, actually, this is my first pageant. I'm so excited to be here. I've met a bunch of wonderful friends. They've been great. Number 6, please.
What is your most prized possession and why?
My most prized possession would probably be my family. Number 4, please.
Where would you like to go on your next vacation and why?
Paris, France. It's the most romantic city in the world. Number 1, please.
Are professional athletes worth the salaries that they're paid? Why or why not?
Honestly, they are, because they do so much for the children of today. Their influences on children's lives. Plus, they're really good at what they do. Number 2, please.
What is the best advice you can give to the next generation?
Live your dreams. Don't ever give up hope. Number 6, please.
When you're elected president of the United States...
Again, I must step in and rudely interrupt. Thank you though, Miss Midland County, Nicole Neal. Here now is Miss Gulf Coast, Stephanie Guerrero. Stephanie, your time begins now.
Reporter number 7.
What single quality is most important in a Miss Texas USA?
Miss Texas USA must be a passionate young woman. She must take this job with pride and understand that being a role model is important for herself and this entire state. Reporter number 2.
You say you went to work with mass media. What sort of work would you like to do?
Oh, I would love to work as a broadcast journalism and maybe eventually end up in advertising. Reporter number 6.
Why do you think vulgar language is being used in public more often now?
I think that has a lot to do with parents not stepping in and correcting their children when they are disrespectful and using vulgar language. Reporter number 7.
Some men wear earrings now. What do you think about that?
I think that's okay. I like them better on women, but whatever makes you happy. Reporter number 1.
What was it like to try out for a major motion picture?
Oh wow, it was fascinating. I had no idea what part I was trying out for, and I've never thought I was a really good dancer, but I guess I am because I got a part.
Thanks, Miss Gulf Coast. Stephanie
Thank you.
Guerrero. Next is Constance Gaines. She's Miss Lubbock.
Reporter number 3.
Why did your grandfather's name get placed in the cornerstone of the state capitol?
He requested that the granite be taken out of his district. Reporter number 2.
What is the most unusual thing that you have done in modeling or advertising promotions?
One of my very first promotions was for an airline, and I was very excited about it until I realized I was going to be wearing a big stuffed plane with suspenders flying around the mall.
Reporter number 7.
Tell us about your best friend.
My best friend is my roommate, and she is there for me 100% of the time, and I know she's watching me tonight. Reporter number 1.
What would you show visitors in this your hometown?
I would show visitors the Historical Depot District, Texas Tech University, because it's the best school in Texas, and the mall. Reporter number 5.
Yes, how do you deal with the temptations of modern society?
I just believe everyone should always stand their ground, never compromise. Integrity is the most important thing a person has. Reporter number 2.
What was your favorite
All right,
toy?
Miss Lubbock, Constance Gaines, thank you. Here is Andrea Mullins, Miss Williamson County.
Hi, reporter number 4, please.
Why did you really enter your first pageant?
Actually, I was about 4 years old and I wanted to be in a 4th of July parade and wave the American flag. So I did it and actually won and got to ride in the parade. Thank you. Reporter number 5, please.
Why do you want to be a news anchor?
I would love to be a news anchor because I like to be the center of attention and I'd like to report the news accurately and not put any kind of bias into it. Reporter number 3, please.
What message do you want to tell the world?
To live every day as full as you can because there may not be a tomorrow. Be passionate about every single thing you do. Reporter number 1, please.
Do you like being the center of attention? Why or why not?
Like I said, I love to be the center of attention. I always have. I love to ham it up in front of the camera, and it's really fun to be out in front of this camera. Thank you. Reporter number 2.
Why do you think you're an excellent communicator and motivator?
I think I'm an excellent communicator and motivator because that's what it takes to get the point across to people.
And you don't mind being
And I love to
interrupted.
talk.
Miss Williamson County, Andrea Mullins, thank you. Finally now, here's Miss Aggieland, Leanne Howell. Your 60 seconds begin now.
You'll graduate from college a year early. How did you manage that?
It wasn't intentional. I love pressure. I took way too many hours, and I'm getting out a year early, and I'm actually not going to have that extra year of fun in college.
Miss Aguilar,
Reporter number 3, please.
Tell us about your work as a ranch hand.
Yes, we live on a ranch in a very, very small town in East Texas, and occasionally my father allows me to paint the fence, which is so much fun. But actually, it's great exercise, and I love it. Number 2, please.
What were your favorite games when you were a child?
I loved Candyland, and actually, I played it with a 4-year-old the other day. Reporter number 6, please.
What is the greatest challenge facing children today?
I think it's learning to respect themselves. I think with the media and so many outside influences in the schools that they have to find who they are and develop their own character. Number 1, please.
Thanks, Miss Aggieland. Outstanding job, just as the others did. And she steps to her mark where the judges will evaluate and tabulate her score. And so that completes this segment of the competition designed very effectively, I think, to show the judges just how well these contestants think on their feet. Christine, how'd they do?
I think they were all great, Dan. I know from my time as Miss Texas USA that there are many opportunities to participate in press conferences. This portion of the competition has given the judges a preview of how our finalists would do if they were chosen as Miss Texas USA.
And now, our 12 semifinalists modeling those great Jansen swimsuits and those stylish Federico Leone shoes. We begin with Miss Houston, Kelly Pickle. Kelly is studying public relations and journalism at Sam Houston State University. She wants to be editor of a major publication. Miss DFW, Alyssa Lenneman. Alyssa goes to the University of North Texas, where she's studying broadcast journalism. She wants to be a news broadcaster. Miss Austin, Candace Kruger. Candace is a journalism major at Texas A&M University. She wants to pursue a career in sports broadcasting. Miss Fort Worth, Casey Kelly. Casey's attending Weatherford College. She plans on working in advertising and to someday own her own advertising agency. Next is Miss Bay Area, Valerie Ogilvy. Valerie attended San Jacinto College and is now studying elementary education at the University of Houston. She hopes to be a teacher. Here's Miss Brazos Valley, Christy Keaton. Christy will graduate from Texas A&M this summer. She wants a career in television and public relations. Miss Permian Basin, Mandy Jeffries. Mandy has just graduated from Texas Tech University with a degree in interior design. She'd like to own and operate a design firm. Our next contestant is Miss Midland County, Nicole Neal. Nicole has attended Midland College and will enroll at Texas Tech University this fall. She plans a double major in business and sociology. Miss Gulf Coast, Stephanie Guerrero. Stephanie will be attending both Brazosport College and the University of Houston, Clear Lake this fall. She hopes to work in mass media. Miss Lubbock, Constance Gaines. Constance will graduate from Texas Tech University in December with a degree in public relations and marketing. Miss Williamson County is Andrea Mullins. Andrea is majoring in mass communications at Southwest Texas State University and hopes to be a news anchor one day. And Miss Aggieland, Leanne Howell. Leanne will graduate from Texas A&M in August with a major in psychology, and she hopes to attend medical school. And that concludes our swimsuit competition, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give all the contestants a great big hand. Which one will be Miss Texas USA? We'll be back. And now, ladies and gentlemen, one of the real highlights of our show. Here again, the current Miss Texas USA, Heather Ogilvy, those Texas A&M singing cadets, and all of our stunning contestants with some very special girl talk.
They like to chat about the dresses they will wear tonight. They chew the fat about their dresses and the neighbors fight. Inconsequential things that men don't really care to know become essential things that women find so apropos. But that's a day, they're all the same. It's just a game, they call it girl talk. Girl talk. They only yell about the ups and downs of all their friends. The who, the how, the why, they dish the dirt, never ends. The weaker sex, the speaker sex, we more than they'll behold. But though we joke, we wouldn't trade you for a ton of gold. So baby stay and gag away, but hear me say that after girl talk, talk to me. They only yell about the ups and downs of all their friends. The who, the how, the why, they dish the dirt, never ends. The weaker sex, the speaker sex, we mortal men behold. But though we joke, we wouldn't trade you for a ton of gold. So baby stay and gag away, but hear me say that after girl talk, talk to me. That after girl talk, talk to
Yes, Heather, cadets, all of our Miss Texas USA contestants, that was beautiful, really something to watch. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time already for the next phase of our competition. Our semifinalists have chosen their own evening gowns for this very important moment in the pageant. This, by the way, is the last event before the judges choose our 5 finalists. will begin with our first of 12 semifinalists in evening gown. Miss Houston, Kelly Pickle. Miss DFW, Alyssa Lenneman. Miss Austin, Candace Kruger. Miss Fort Worth, Casey Kelly. Miss Bay Area, Valerie Ogilvy. Miss Brazos Valley, Christy Keaton. Miss Permian Basin, Mandy Jeffries. Miss Midland County, Nicole Neal. Miss Gulf Coast, Stephanie Guerrero. Miss Lubbock, Constance Gaines. Miss Williamson County, Andrea Mullins. Aggieland, Leanne Howell. There they are, ladies and gentlemen, your 12 semifinalists in their beautiful evening gowns. Here in the audience and watching at television at home, I know that anyone can agree these are 12 beautiful Texas women. That concludes our evening gown competition. And it also completes our semifinalists. Now, let's check in once more time with our reigning Miss Texas USA, Heather Ogilvy. Again, in no particular order, I'll read the names of tonight's 5 finalists. The first is Miss Gulf Coast, Stephanie Guerrero. Next, Miss Fort Worth, Casey Kelly. Finalist number 3, Miss Houston, Kelly Pickle. Here is your 4th finalist, Miss Austin, Candace Kruger. And just one more contestant now will have a chance to continue competing tonight for this precious title of Miss Texas USA 2001. And that young lady is Miss Permian Basin, Mandy Jeffries. Ladies and gentlemen, the 5 finalists still competing now for the title of Miss Texas USA. What a lovely group you are. I know you're thrilled and a little bit anxious as you await your final challenge. In that challenge, each young woman will have the opportunity to answer one final question. The question is the same for each one, and so as you'll see, we're fitting the other 4 with earphones, preventing them from hearing my question, and of course, the answers given by the other finalists. In making their final decision, the judges tonight will consider their overall impression from the evening gown, the swimsuit, the press conferences you saw, as well as, of course, the contestants' answers to this final question. All right, ladies, if you're ready, I'll begin with Miss Gulf Coast, Stephanie Guerrero. Stephanie? This year's most popular television shows feature real people answering questions or surviving unusual challenges to win huge amounts of money. How do you feel about this new trend in television, and why?
I think it's a different form of entertainment, and it can be pretty fascinating, but I think we do need to be careful and respect the privacy of these people. They are being invaded, and I think that we should respect that, and that just about covers it.
Thank you, Stephanie Guerrero. Miss Gulf Coast, if you'll step right this way, and the judges will tabulate your score. Now, please, if you'll send Miss Fort Worth this way. Miss Fort Worth is Casey Kelly. Casey, I'll ask you the same question I asked of Miss Gulf Coast. This year's most popular television shows feature real people answering questions or surviving unusual challenges to win huge amounts of money. How do you feel about this trend in television, and why?
I think that I think that it's very good for television. I think that it brings on a lot of publicity, and if that's what's earning the money, then I think that's what they should continue.
All right, Casey Kelly, Miss Fort Worth, please step to the mark. And so the judges will see you one last time. Miss Houston is next, Kelly Pickle. Kelly, as you know, this question is the same I asked the previous two contestants and the same as I'll ask the next two. This year's most popular television shows feature real people answering questions or surviving unusual circumstances to win huge amounts of money. How do you feel about this trend in television and why?
I feel it's just a part of entertainment, and I don't see a problem with it. I think it's perfectly fine. It's a wonderful quiz show if you're talking about Want to Be a Millionaire. And I think it's perfectly fine. I don't see a problem with it.
All right, Miss Houston, Kelly Pickle, right this way. Thank you very much for your reply. Now comes Miss Austin. Miss Austin is Candace Kruger. Candace, this year's most popular television shows feature real people answering questions or surviving unusual circumstances to win huge amounts of money. How do you feel about this new trend in television and why?
Well, I personally don't believe that I could handle it, but I think it's great. I think people are interested in the real world and what's going on in different people's lives, and I think it's wonderful. I think entertainment is very important in our society.
Thank you, Miss Austin. Candace Kruger. And finally, Miss Permian Basin, Mandy Jeffries. Mandy, of course, this question is the same as I've asked the other contestants. This year's most popular television shows feature real people answering questions or surviving unusual circumstances to win huge amounts of money. How do you feel about this trend in television and why?
Well, unlike the Miss Texas USA pageant, it puts people in real situations like you said. And I think that's very good to get away from false situations, because we do need to see people in their own light and see how they can handle situations much like this tonight.
Thank you, Miss Permian Basin. Mandy Jeffries, if you'll step to your mark. As the judges continue their deliberations, please take one more look at our 5 finalists, all of our lovely contestants, and those singing cadets as they celebrate life.
When I was young, I used to dream of going far, having my once in a lifetime chance to prove I was a star. 1,000 times I stood in the wings, dreaming it was me. I heard the people going wild, but it was just my fantasy. Life is a dance. Baby, we're all players. So stand up and smile. Don't be afraid. This is my night. This is my song. Standing right here, out on this stage, out in the spotlight.
Texas USA continues after these messages.
All right, ladies, this is it. Congratulations for getting this far. Our fourth runner-up tonight is Miss Houston, Kelly Pickle. Our third runner-up is Miss Gulf Coast, Stephanie Guerrero. Our second runner-up is Miss Fort Worth, Casey Kelly. All right, Miss Austin, Miss Permian Basin, yes, take a couple steps forward. There you go, front and center as we announce, finally, our new Miss Texas USA. In just a second, one of you will be named the first runner-up. The other will become Miss Texas USA, winning the brand new Ford Mustang, the full-length mink coat, the trip to Thailand, all of the other great prizes you saw announced. And, of course, the chance to become the next Miss USA. Our first runner-up is Miss Permian Basin, Mandy Jeffries. Miss Austin, Candace Kruger, you're the new Miss Texas USA.
This is the moment, the final
Candace, take your walk as our new Miss Texas USA. Already thinking ahead, congratulations to our new Miss Texas USA, Candace Kruger of Austin. Congratulations to your family who had front row seats tonight. This is Dan O'Rourke. On behalf of myself, Christine Friedel, your new Miss Texas USA, Candace Kruger of Austin, and the Crystal Group. Thanks for being with us tonight for the 2001 Miss Texas USA Pageant. Good night.
The executive producers of the Miss Texas USA pageant are Gail and Al Clark. The pageant producer director is Nick Maston. And the television producer director is Patricia Lowry.